These are coming directly from Italy, from Napoli. I love this pizza. I own this pizza. I enjoy this pizza. You're getting 3 of what they call the sleeping, or 6 of what they call the sleeping pizzas. You get 3 that are margherita and 3 that are mozzarella or a white pizza. And they are marvelous. They cook from frozen, rock hard frozen. It'll say on the label, cook these from frozen. Don't take them out of the freezer. Take them right out of the freezer and put them right in the oven. Cook them right on the oven rack, and they're amazing. Joining us now is Edward Frida, who's going to talk to us about these great pizzas coming to us all the way from Napoli. Sir, a real pleasure to have you join us today, and thank you for these pizzas. I love them.
Ciao, David. So good to see you, and thank you for having me back.
Of course, sir. Tell us about these.
So the beauty about these pizzas is, like you said, they're truly authentic Neapolitan pizzas made in Naples. What it means is that we have our own facility with 30 MasterChef pizzaiolos, as we call them, that make by hand all the pizzas, and we also fully bake them. We only use natural ingredients from the Campania region of southern Italy to make it. We use sourdough, double O flour, so the pizza, the crust isn't too heavy. And the beauty about this is that we follow the same recipe from the 19th century. So this is the most authentic Neapolitan pizza you can have, made in Naples by a master chef, and it's delivered all over the US thanks to QVC.
Oh my goodness. And the basil on this, Edward, is so fresh. I mean, you freeze it, you put it on fresh, and then you freeze it. I'm amazed at how fresh it tastes after it's been frozen. And this is a pizza that you can also add to if you want. Now, what I do many times is I will cook it about halfway through, then put pepperoni on it, and then finish cooking it the rest of the way. And then I've got pepperoni pizza. So it really just depends on how you like it and what you want to do with it. But it is truly special and spectacular. Made in Naples, shipped directly to you from Italy. And I'll tell you, these come shipped beautifully, Edward. You all do an amazing job.
Thank you, David. And they come ship in this thin kind of paper sleeve, so they will fit in your freezer. We don't ship them in the big cardboard boxes. And to your point about the basil, the flavors, the reason we're capable of kind of keeping all the true flavors, because we use a patented process that we've developed over 2 years in Naples. We use liquid nitrogen to freeze the pizzas. And so that's why we call them the sleeping pizzas, because they go to really cold temperature. And because they're fully baked, when you take them out of the freezer in your home, all you're doing is heating them up, waking them up in 9 to 11 minutes. And so you don't have to bake them for 20 minutes. You don't need a really powerful oven. By the way, the oven you just presented a few minutes ago, perfect for these pizzas.
Right.
Whether it's a countertop oven, a bigger oven, your barbecue, you can eat them as is. This is our margherita, our queen, our main pizza. Or to your point, they're also designed so that you can add toppings, pepperoni, arugula, whatever you want to put on it, especially the white pizza, which is the second one that we're offering in the set. It's just fior di latte mozzarella. If you love cheese, that's it. But otherwise, it's designed to be customized.
Well, and it really is amazing. You'll get 3 of the margherita, 3 of the mozzarella, and they can be, as you point out, Edward, customized any way you like. We have fewer than 1,700 of these available to go around. No auto delivery on this, and I will tell you, I've been in this food business now for 28 years. I would stake my reputation on these pizzas. They are amazing. I feel like I'm in Naples in a pizzeria when I take one of these out of my oven. They are truly different, and the quality of the ingredients is absolutely there. Don't miss out on these pizzas, and they are shipped to you directly from Italy. This is something incredibly special, and I'm so thrilled that we have these on the show today, because I don't have many left in my freezer ever because I've been eating them, but they are amazing. I just recently, last time we had them on main channel, I ordered them, and they are nothing short of fantastic. Just by themselves, they're perfect. If you want to customize them, they're great too. Talk to us about customizing these. Given they're frozen, what's the best way to work with that?
So what you do is that you take them out of the freezer, you put them in the oven. Most toppings will behave better if you put the toppings after they come out of the oven. So you do the pizza by yourself, unless you want to have salami and you want to bake the salami, but you do the pizza 9 to 11 minutes. 9 minutes, the pizza is going to be softer. And so we bake it to 95%. So you can choose how you want your pizza. 9 minutes softer. If you go up to 11 minutes, it will be crispier. You take it out, and that's when you put all the toppings. You can even add a little bit more of olive oil, some salt, some pepperoncino, some chili flakes, and then you can cut them up in different pieces. You can serve them in different ways. You can serve them with big slices, or you can customize it and cut them in very small pieces for an appetizer and add really whatever you want on it. And the good thing is, we're not going to tell anyone. You say you made it yourself, you customize it, and you have a true Neapolitan pizza for dinner at your table.
Well, it's going to be spectacular. And when people taste this for the first time, they're going to say, well, what grocery store did you buy this in? And you're going to have to tell them. You may have to come clean at that point and say, nope, only we're able to get these on QVC because they were shipped in directly from Italy. Or you're inviting folks over for dinner and you say, we're going to have pizza tonight, and it's from Italy. And they're like, what?
Exactly.
What? Yeah, and it will be, and you'll be telling the truth, shipped directly from Italy, made in Italy. These are amazing pizzas. I can't get more excited about these because I own them, I've eaten them, I have a few left in my freezer. And this is what makes them so great. The instructions are right on the packaging. It's easy, it's quick, it's authentic. And there's just something so comforting and so happy about pizza, and particularly when it's this authentic and it comes from Naples. This is something that is truly spectacular. Don't miss out on this pizza. This is something that you are going to be writing and calling friends about because it is really, truly extraordinary. Tell us more about the mozzarella pizza, because I think folks are wanting to know what's involved there and what they can add to it.
So our mozzarella pizza, we nickname it the white canvas. So it's only fior di latte mozzarella on it, a little bit of salt. So fior di latte is the more kind of mellow mozzarella. Buffalo is very watery, very rich. We use fior di latte, so to your point, you can customize, and the mozzarella is not going to overwhelm anything that you put on it. My favorite kind of topping that I put on the mozzarella, I love to put arugula, some balsamic vinegar. I add, a little bit of salami. I know, usually salami goes on its own, but I put everything. And so it's really the pizza designed for customization. Margherita is kind of, it's 10 on its own. It's, tomato and mozzarella. The white one is the one that you can kind of take wherever you want. You can also add your own tomato sauce. I know in America, people are very proud of their tomato sauce and the sauces that they make for generations. And so you add whatever you want. Any sauce, by the way, pesto.
Pesto would be amazing on that, right?
Yes.
I'm thinking garlic oil on that would be really great. Yeah. Some fresh Parmesan cheese on top. Maybe you'll shove out some basil and put that on top as well, and then cut it into smaller pieces and serve it with pasta. I mean, that would be, if you were having some pasta and red sauce and you wanted a little bread to eat on the side, or if you're making an appetizer out of it, you could certainly cut it into strips and that kind of thing. Would be perfect and ideal. Don't miss out on this opportunity. We're getting very busy on our phone lines. In fact, now we have fewer than 1,700 of these pizzas to go around. You get 3 of the margherita, 3 of the mozzarella, and they are truly spectacular. Edward, how long will these last in our freezers?
So these have a really good shelf life, thanks to our patented process in the cryogenics. So by the time you get them, they'll last up to 8 to 10 months.
Wow.
And the beauty is that the quality is not going to be compromised, because the difficult part is really freezing them with liquid nitrogen. But so they'll be perfectly preserved. Make sure once you take them out of the freezer, they don't go back in. Once they're out, you have to eat them. And to your point, they go straight from the freezer. If you're busy in the kitchen, you let it thaw for a few minutes, don't worry. It's actually good for the pizza to kind of, slowly come out of the cold temperature. You can even put it in your fridge for, up to 12 hours. If you're busy, you forgot to put it back in the fridge. That's perfect. When you put it in your oven, you can use the bake function. Convection works, but make sure you use a slow fan so it doesn't burn all the ingredients on top.
Right.
And yeah, again, 9 to 11 minutes. And what you'll notice when you get them at home is that they're all a little different. And that's because they're actually made by hand by master pizzaiolos. We don't use machinery. We don't have a press that makes, the dough. We have 30 chefs that make 9,000 pizzas a day. They're highly trained. They have to pass a 6 months exam to be able to work with us. And that's what makes it a true pizza. It's handmade from start to finish.
Well, and I can also tell you, it may last 8 to 10 months in your freezer. Never comes close to lasting that long, because you're going to eat these. Your family will ask for them. Your friends will want you to serve them again. You'll find yourself hiding a few in the freezer and saying, oh, we're all out, until they leave, and then you enjoy it yourself. This is really, truly spectacular pizza. More money than you're used to paying for pizza, and I get it. but the pizza that you're used to buying is not from Italy. This is made in and shipped directly from Italy, from Naples. And it really is truly extraordinary pizza. Edward, what a pleasure to have you back, sir. Nice to see you again. Thank you for the great work that you do. I'll be ordering another set after I get off the air.
Thank you, David. It's always fantastic to see you, and thank you for having us and for all the nice things.
Thank you so much. Always a pleasure, sir. Be well.
Ciao. Thanks.
All right, we have some technology now that's going to turn just about any vessel in your kitchen into an air fryer. Wait, what? Yeah, this machine, this